So you said, so there's no physical shows at the moment, and at some point that will come back. And how do you see a kind of physical digital hybrid solution? So we have the Kingpins Exchange, which runs 24/7, 365 days a year. What do you see the connection with the physical world when your shows come back? How do you see that playing out?
Well, there's two levels of it. The first level is attendance. So right now, let's say our show in Amsterdam, which is our flagship show, has 800 brands. Some of the brands bring 10 people. Like American Eagle in America, they bring 10 people. Target brings 10 people. I would imagine that companies like that, Gap brings a lot, before we even get to Europe, I would imagine those companies will still come, but they might bring 2 people or 3 people. I would assume that's what's going to happen. Same thing in Europe. So I don't know how many people come from Bestseller. I'm going to have the numbers, but I don't have it with me right now. I would imagine they'll reduce the number of people, and then the balance of those people will need support or would appreciate support if we're able to give it to them digitally. So I think that's going to be our responsibility, is to provide as much information as we can to the people that might not be able to get to the shows. The other thing which is really interesting, and this is the physical side of it, is a word came up recently from one of my suppliers, and he said, "Oh, I don't want to do a show, I want to do a showcase." Small change in the word, but a big meaning. A showcase might mean to only show 2 or 3 or 4 products, whereas a show means to show everything you've got. I mean, I have vendors that come in with bags and bags and bags of jeans, which is a bit confusing for the customer. Showcase might mean that we do more shows physically. So instead of we'll do smaller but more frequent, and I think that'll be supported by your software, or our collaboration of software. And then the other side of it is the physical show. I think inside the show, we won't rely on physical samples as much, but we're going to rely more on digital, because people have to learn to make decisions on digital.
Yeah, and I suppose there's a big opportunity for physical, touch the material, then scan a QR code, have that material available immediately in the platform, and then share it